I think there should be a reason why people don't like it so much.
Number one is the way it's been popularized.
Yeah.
A second reason, which may be funny, is that maybe they've not had a good one.
Hold up. Rewind that thing.
Hello everyone. Hi and welcome
Hi.
to Love Movement TV.
Yes.
It's Valentine's Day.
Woo!
Yes,
Woo!
it's Valentine's Day today, and so we want to discuss: should Christian couples celebrate Valentine's Day? Today I have with me George.
Yep.
Wilkinson.
Yes.
Yay! We've got him. Should I tell them our secret? Not yet.
What's the case?
That you are the one that's been behind the camera.
No.
He's been behind the camera, but today we have brought him in front. And he's
Yes.
also the person I spoke about in the intro who gave us the name Love Movement. So please put your hands together for the one and only.
And honestly, I don't even remember.
You don't remember?
I don't.
I
To be
cannot
honest.
forget.
Really?
I
Wow.
remember it like yesterday.
Wow.
I think I even remember the date.
Wow.
No, but that one is not hard. On the
Okay.
WhatsApp page, you see the day the page was formed. So
yeah,
it's just there,
yeah.
August 3rd, 2014.
Wow.
And I remember we discussed it Sunday evening.
Okay.
And then we spoke to a number of couples. And people were like, yes, let's do it. So we formed the page. And then there was a lot of chatting that night. Like the page was buzzing. And then I finally put the phone away and went to sleep. I woke up in the morning and I saw your messages on the page. And we should have a name, because I think we had called it group of friends or couple friends, something. Then you're like, we should have a name. We should actually have a name. What do you think about the name Love Movement? Then you changed it. Group name to Love Movement. And,
Wow.
And that's it.
How many years has it been since?
10.5.
Wow.
10.5 years.
Ten.
Can you believe it?
Wow.
But anyway, we are here. Yes. So we are discussing it.
Okay.
So what do you think? Should Christian couples, today is Valentine's Day.
Okay, yeah.
So should Christian, because there's a lot of talk. There's the yes tribe, I'll call them that, and the no tribe. There are those who are like, no, it's a pagan thing, it's unbelievers. And then there are those who are like, whatever you say, it's your problem. Whatever, men, we are celebrating. But I want to know, what do you think?
Well, personally, I think that, a couple who want to enjoy their marriage, be there for each other, live in an atmosphere of love, I think it makes for a great rekindling of love, for a lack of a better word or the better way to put it. And so personally, I really don't see anything particularly wrong with the day in itself. I think the mindset or the thought of people saying it shouldn't be probably has been the way the world has, gone about it. But I think that as a Christian, if you're, a Christian couple, you are married, you've done the right thing, you are, an institution that pleases God. God has blessed your marriage. I think that it is an opportunity, to use it to, enjoy your relationship. Personally, I say that enjoy your spouse or celebrate love every day as much as you can. But I don't think it has to say that, okay, today is a special day of love. So I think it's a cool day,
That's great.
What do you think? Are you also anti or for just chill about the whole thing?
I have a story. I have stories about
Tell us a story. Iheoma is a great storyteller. I tell you.
I am a storyteller.
Let me just put this out there. You are not going to be able to go away from this channel from today. Once Iheoma tells her story. Iheoma, let's go.
Okay, so I tell this funny story. I've told a number of people that I did not like Valentine's growing up.
Ooh, okay.
And it's a funny reason. When we were growing up, every day was a holiday. So Christmas Day, we're not going to school. It's a holiday. New Year's Day, we're not going to school. Independence Day, we're not going to school. So the first time I heard it was Valentine's Day, I think I was like 7. or something. So I felt like, it's another day. So there's no school. So I thought I knew something my daddy did not know.
Okay.
So the next morning, as usual, he would get up and he's waking everybody. It's time, dress up and let's go to school. And I was chilling. I wasn't. Have you brushed your teeth? Like he's dressing up as well. You're dressing up. So he's not watching you, but you're doing your things. And he came out and he saw me. I was dragging my feet. And I honestly thought in my mind, I know something that daddy does not know. So he came in and he's like, Ify, why have you not dressed up? I said, there's no school today. It's like, why? I said, it's a holiday.
Very confident.
I was so confident. I honestly, I thought that today, daddy is he's a superman, but today I know something that he does not know. And he said, why is it a holiday? I said, Daddy, it's Valentine's Day.
Surprised.
And then I think he laughed, and then he was like, oh, go and dress up. So in my mind, he would take me to school. Then he will have to bring me back because it's a holiday. Then he will see.
He will be the one who will be surprised.
He will see that I know something that he does not know, you know. And alas, school was buzzing. Everybody was in school. And then he told me that.
Who is the surprise one down?
It was me. And then he was like, Valentine's Day is not a holiday. You have to go to school. So that day, I marked it somewhere in my mind that this Valentine's Day is rubbish. But of course, you start getting to senior secondary school where people are getting presents and cards. Yeah. And I never got anything. So it's just another annoying day where I have to be here like nothing special is happening. So some time ago, I think in that phase, I may have been with the no gang. Like there's nothing about it. But after I got married, and the question is, should Christian couples celebrate?
Yes.
Yeah. I think that I'm with the yes gang. And it's very much like you said, and then the aunties said in their show that, I mean, you can get into the whole monotony of life. You are doing all the normal things. And though you are married, you can almost it's almost like you can be roommates if you are not careful. It's like you and your roommate are there, or you and your kitchen mate washing the dishes and you are drying, or parenting mates. So we are taking care of the children. We are all mates in this thing. And you forget that you are spending your life with this person, and there's supposed to be some romance, there's supposed to be some magic, there's supposed to be love, you know. And Valentine I see as that day where the whole world puts their voice together to shout and say, take a minute and remember that you are with someone special and
that's a very powerful point to make.
Celebrate it. So
I think when you put it in that perspective, I think even those on the no fence, you know, can begin to appreciate where this is coming from, because at certain times in our life we need to take a pause, you know, and I think it's a very, very valid point that you've made. But why do you think some people dislike the whole idea of the day of Valentine? I think there should be a reason why people don't like it so much. Can you think of any?
Two reasons come to mind. Number one is the way it's been popularized.
Yes.
There's a lot of sin, ungodliness in that day. And so many people have left it for, like, they've tagged it evil because of what they see. A second reason, which may be funny, is that maybe they've not had a good one. If you've had a good Valentine...
Hold up. Rewind that track. Say that again.
If you have had legitimately a good Valentine, I think you will have reason to look forward to it.
Ouch.
The pastor's pineapple. Stray bullet. Take cover. Wow. But many people have not had a good experience of it. Even those who may have had something they term good, illegitimately, I dare say. And you can have your argument, you can put it in the comments and we will come back to it. But I dare say that even those that have celebrated it good in illegitimacy, they have guilt that makes them not want to remember Valentine's Day. Many of them wish that they could do things differently. If they stepped out of line on Valentine's Day, they may not want to celebrate it again because it's like it's a bad memory. I did something I shouldn't have done, and that guilt is there, and they don't want to face it, but it's there. And so I think in the no gang, there's that tribe.
Please don't run away.
Don't beat us. We're coming. We're coming. We'll come to a resolution.
Yes.
On this, but that off the bat, those are the two top reasons that I can think of as to why people will say, don't mention Valentine.
Do you think that there is some sort of pressure that is associated with the day? That's why some people say, well, look, the world is already hot. I don't want this pressure.
There's that, actually. There's that.
You know, because sometimes if you think about it, there is such I'll choose my words carefully, but some people think that there's such an unnecessary buzz that brings about this unnecessary pressure. You know, like, oh my God, it's Valentine's Day. Like everybody is doing this for their loved ones. Like, oh man,
they are breaking the internet.
I gotta do something,
God.
man. It's something to think about, you know. So for some people, like,
wow,
whoa, I don't want all this funny stuff going on. I just want to live life normally with my spouse, show her love when I can, at what time I want, and the way I please or choose. And so
I think you have
no Valentine for me.
I think you have a point. I think you have a point.
Yeah,
actually.
maybe.
It's possible.
Yeah. So
how can we address this pressure?
Well, I say there shouldn't be any pressure at all. You know, to show the person you love how much you love them. And for the fact that it's Valentine's Day, shouldn't push you to the wall if you're not supposed to be by the wall. There are several ways to show love, and even the slightest of actions can mean the biggest of statements if you go about it right. And if you've known your spouse if you know your spouse well, the way we all claim we know our spouses, then I think that there should be a way around it to say to them that, look, it's that time of the year, you know, there's this whole buzz going on, but in my way, this is how I want to remind you of my love for you. It could be very simple acts. It could be as simple as a note, a meaningful text message. Look, I've reflected over the years, and I'm so happy I chose you. You mean the world to me because of A, B, C, and D. You are my Valentine forever. When you get to the house, let's eat ogbono soup together. Let's light a candle in our living area, the dining area, and then let's eat our kenge or pepper or something together. You know, I mean something, but I don't think the pressure is really needed, honestly. Yeah. I
agree. I think it's the intentionality of it. Many times is she said it's not just the big things, the big things and the small things. And many times it's true. There's the whole I think sometimes that may even be a reason. Another reason I just thought of is some people feel like it's fake. So on the one hand, the gentleman is saying there's too much pressure on me today. And on the other hand, the woman is saying it's only today you do these things. It's fake. If you were real, you do it every day or do it more regularly. So one day out of 365 or 366. So yeah, it's to think through, be intentional. If you know this person, then you know the small things you can do that say, I've thought of you. And then to not just do it on that day, so it doesn't come across as fake, but to do it regularly. Regularly. You can decide that, okay, so we're going to have this day every month. On the 14th of every month, I'm going to do something extra or something special. And extra does not really necessarily have to cost money. Sometimes it's simple. It could be that today I'm going to help to make sure that the house winds down early so that we can spend time together. It could just be that. So you are doing this and I'm doing that. you're doing this. What we are trying to do is to wind down early, so we spend time together. And when is that time together? What's your favorite biscuit? It could be that simple, really, or
Yeah.
it could be that simple. But I had not thought of the pressure. It's true.
Yeah, it could be.
With people rapping Rolls Royce and the latest Range Rover, brothers can be feeling pressure. Sisters can also be feeling pressure.
Yes. But I think that the act of celebrating love should be at the heart of our marriage in a way. In the sense that, then this is one thing I always tell my wife, that look, we are married today, but before you realize, we are 60, we are 70, and I mean, sometimes we think we have time, but we really don't have time. And this life is, funny enough, is very short in a certain sense, you know. And just before I continue, I mean, a couple of days ago, we were just recounting how we were just 26, 27, and now we are at a certain age. At a certain age. You know, so I just think that at the heart of it all, we just must learn to appreciate one another and just to celebrate what we have going on. And personally, I'm not against the Valentine's Day. You know, I'm not against it. If you are able to celebrate it, it's fine. But my other belief is that celebrate as often as you can. You know, little ways, in big ways. When you have the chance to go on trips, create memories. Yes, and at the end of the day, I mean, you can look back and say, wow, we did all that. We have so much we shared. And not like we just existed in the marriage and we are 70 now. Look at our grandchildren.
Oh, yeah.
And my will is ready.
Oh, Charlie. And you didn't quite leave. It's so true. I think the next episode we'll probably talk about, we'll give you ideas. So you'll bring the big ideas and I'll bring the small ideas. Okay. Or we should swap.
Yeah. I mean, I have very big ideas for couples.
Hey, great. So
they want to.
Next episode, next week, we'll share ideas with you. At least 4 each. We're asking ourselves here.
Come on.
4 ideas each before February ends of something that you can do to celebrate your love, either on the big occasions or on the small regular basis.
But anyway, on the closing notes, probably a shout out to anybody who is celebrating their birthday. Any couple, either of the couple who is celebrating their birthday on
February 14th.
February 14th. What about that?
I know a couple whose anniversary is Valentine's Day. So let me even give them a shout out. Reverend Eugene and LP Josinjewu. They are one of my favorite couples in such the world.
They cannot run away.
You can't avoid it. Happy marriage anniversary to you. We celebrate you. Over the years, you have been an outstanding example. I think there's a scripture I'd like to read about, just to round this up. I'm going to read from Romans chapter 14. I'm just going to read one verse. In verse 6, it says, "He that regarded the day regards it unto the Lord, and he that regarded not the day, to the Lord he does not regard it. He that eats to the Lord, for he gives God thanks. And he that does not eat, to the Lord he does not eat, and he gives God thanks." Verse 7, "For none of us lives to himself, no man dies to himself." Verse 8, "For whether we live unto the Lord, and whether we die unto the Lord. Whether we live therefore or die, we are the Lord's." Basically, whether you celebrate it or not, it must all be to the Lord. You don't get to turn down or disregard someone who celebrates it. Just make sure that whether you're celebrating it or you are not, let it be to the glory of the Lord. That's it.
Well said.
Thank you all so much. Thank you for tuning into Love Movement channel. Again, we urge you to subscribe, tap the notification bell so you see whenever new videos go up. Drop a comment, share the link, like the video, and we will see you in the next episode. Thank you all.
Thank you. See you.
See you.
Bye bye.